Go get it, poetics. We be those musical medics. Beside it, we set it, excited and ready. Cause it's go get it, poetics. All throughout the IE. Go get it, poetics. Everywhere that I be. Go get it, poetics. All throughout the interweb. Go get it, poetics. Reaching out to the whole world. Go get it, poetics. All throughout the IE. Go get it, poetics. Everywhere that I be. Go get it, poetics. All throughout the interweb. Go get it, poetics. Reaching out to the whole world. Go get it, poetics. Hi. Whoa, I like that echo effect on there. Giving us that funk. I am Tangent the Wiggy Woo with the... And this is the Poetic. How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Well, our intended poetic guest, Judah 1, unfortunately could not make it today. We wish him all the best. We hope that everything is all good with him. And instead, we have our old friends of the show, BonnieBlue and Johnny GreeseBall, on with us today. Yeah. And we wanted to talk a And we wanted to talk a little bit about National Poetry Month, some stuff Sean and I are doing, and some stuff, shows that we're all going to be involved in the near future. On 4/18, yeah. It's mind-blowing.
We pre-gamed it. Yes, it's a pre-game, so it's all good. It's a major pre-game. Well, I mean, at least it's still slow. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
It's major.
It's a major pre-game. That's true.
BonnieBlue.
The Herbalistics will be performing. Hosting. Herbalistics hosting. Dude, so GreeseBall, you're hosting, so are we gonna walk in, you're gonna have an apron and muffins, you're gonna be making like blueberry pastries and Okay, go on.
But the pastries, okay.
No, but I wanted to see you and MC Life bringing out pictures of lemonade with ice, and I want to see like you and MC Life hosting, you know, like they did in the 50s when America was still America. GreeseBall. I don't know. And a razor blade. Oh man. Oh man, Bonnie, what can we expect in your set? Are we gonna see any Nat collabs? We're gonna see any Spock collabs?
Yes.
What are we give us a teaser on your set. What should?
I am still putting it together.
Nice. That's a good teaser too.
Hey.
That's a good teaser
But
too.
I am performing some new stuff that no one's seen before.
Yeah.
We just talked about
some
it.
of, some of the classics.
Hey, this
If I do say so myself.
This
is
my show, man.
That's a little weird to say, but yes, I am playing some old stuff and some new stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
And
Looking
hopefully
forward to
Nat
that.
will join my set. I don't know. Hopefully.
So that's gonna be April
You'll be there.
18th.
April 18th.
April
Yes.
18th.
At Maya's Cafe.
Correct.
In Corona, that's hosted by the Herbalistics and Sunny Days and Vibes.
Whoop, whoop.
Dude, I don't know about y'all, but I heard that they got these Sunny Days and Vibes T-shirts out.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I suspect Pace, Pace Productions was involved in that. Pace Productions conducted those.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
As of what, today, right? I think
as
they're
of
out now?
today, I guess MC Light, the Herbalistics,
taking orders
and
on
GreeseBall are taking orders. So GreeseBall, go ahead and get a pen and a pad.
Yeah.
And we're going to all order our shirts for you right now on the air.
At the end of the show, we'll put up my home address and phone number, and you can mail that.
I'm gonna need your social security number.
In your social, yeah.
Government name.
So you can get a hold of me however.
So seriously, they're these dope black or white Vibes T-shirts. You gotta check them out. Support the local hip hop scene.
The hip hop scene, yeah. This shirt embodies all your favorite rappers because they all play this shit. So
exactly.
So there you go.
Cities and Vibes is a forum for everybody.
It really
exactly.
is.
I don't know if everybody knew this, but April is National Poetry Month.
Yes.
And so go ahead. You probably hashtag National Poetry Month, hashtag NPM. You see people doing 140 character poems on Twitter, or see people dropping poems on Facebook, whatever. You look up stuff like that.
All sorts of different things, yeah.
You could catch me and Sean doing daily freestyle a day videos we've been doing for National Poetry Month. If you go to our Facebook, go to West Coast Avengers Facebook and find
a lot of people normally do just like a poem a day and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I've been trying to do both.
This year, I wanted to step it up.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna do a poem and a freestyle, and I was like, okay. I see what you're doing there.
All right.
Hey.
Yeah, trying to get the freestyle game back.
Yeah.
And so you can check that out if you go to West Coast Avengers on Facebook. You can find us and see us freestyling on there. And what else was going on with that?
The show and Poetry Month. So yeah, let's talk about Poetry
Month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
National Poetry Month.
Check this out.
When was the last time you wrote a poem?
I do have something specific I want to talk about. So Greasy, you have been coming to every episode. People don't know this, but GreeseBall has been to every episode. You know, including the one that he was the guest on, the first one, right?
Yeah, I showed up and I moved up in the rafters since my performance, and I just come down on Thursdays.
Showing that mad love.
But what have you I've really seen you appreciate and talk to the poets and actually get their books and shit like that. Like, so what do you have some thoughts on what it is you've been getting out of it? Because it kind of reminds me of when I first got into poetry. You know?
Oh yeah, well yeah, I realized that as a rapper, I've never really been around a lot of poetry, and we don't really have a lot of poetry at the Sunny Days and Vibes. That's a plug. No, but it's really cool. It's it's a different medium for artists and shit who kind of think the same way as us. You know what I mean? I heard rappers. Yeah. I hear rappers all the time call themselves poets, but you rarely see a rapper or a poet call themselves a rapper, which is kind of cool because I don't know. I think I might even have a little bit more respect for it than I do rap because it's you're not. It's just really cool. I don't know. I soaked up a lot of game. I guess we had. Well, one of your old professors on here, right? I loved him. And then, what was it, last week? You had the collabo.
Cindy Wren.
Cindy Rennie and Michael Cooper.
Oh, yeah. They were
amazing. Yeah.
So, just, going into it with no, previous poetry experience and being someone who's never been a fan of poetry, I think it's really cool that you guys, showcase this type of stuff for people. Because, I got into it right away, and I don't have a poetry upbringing at all. I'm sure a lot of people who watch this, will feel the same way. So, it's really dope. Really cool is poetry.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Poetry.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, yeah. What do you have any thoughts on that? So, I guess last week you got to see Mouse and Cindy.
Yes, they were absolutely amazing, and I guess I come from a completely different side of the spectrum because I grew up around poets, and my mother's a poet, and I grew up my start really what ended up in the hip-hop scene was through poetry. I used to go to open mics, and I met a lot of hip-hop artists
that's the same.
through that, and so my path through everything has been through poetry, and I've always been a writer my whole life. You could say I'm a poet. I don't know, but it's I love writing, and I respect the craft of writing so much in poetry, and like you were saying, it's different than rap because when people go into rap and say I want to be a rapper, I feel like there's a different intention behind it than someone who just likes to write poetry. It's different. They want to share a different piece of themselves or discover a different piece of themselves. People, in my experience at least, people that literally just want to be a rapper probably just want to be famous.
There's a big entertainment aspect to it.
And through that, not to say that all rappers aren't writers too, because they totally are.
Yeah.
But the intention behind the beginning of that experience, the person who says I want to be a poet, they're probably the people that literally sit back and they're I want to be a poet, and they're looking at the poets that they look up to, and they want to create something that touches someone in that way. It's a different experience than rapping and sharing something through rap and music. It's different when you're I was just talking about this with Besatree actually. the way that people connect with you through your voice is different than the way that people, and just your voice, like a poet would perform. It's just their voice and their words.
Yeah.
The way that people connect with you through that is completely different. The way that an MC puts on a show, and there's music and there's different vibes entirely, and music takes you to one place, but poetry, is a whole different world that you can be taken to, and it's, in my opinion, probably a more vulnerable place because you don't have that music to kind of like rely on. It's like the music kind of makes you in a lot of ways. It brings something out of you differently than just your own fucking weird ass world in your head that you're putting into words, by itself instead of over music.
Yeah,
so I love it. I respect it. I love poetry.
Hell yeah.
But I also love rap. Don't get it twisted. I love poetry. I love rap. I love it all.
Yeah, and I think I really want to say that I think you guys are some of the most literary rappers that I've come across in the scene.
Yes,
I think you guys are great writers.
Likewise.
And absolutely. Actually, Sean, you were going to say them.
What is it? Oh, just recently when we were doing we were talking about that between the with a beat and without a beat. Because I recently was doing our freestyle today, and I was doing it one without a beat and one with a beat and stuff like that. And it was, we've both done something like that. But for me, doing it without a beat, it was a lot more emotional. I was able to tap in. It felt more poetic and stuff like that. I was able to add more emotion to it. It was just going to a different space and stuff. And then when I had a beat, I'm more following the rhythm and stuff like that. I'm rhyming, but it's to a rhythm, and I'm trying to chase that and keep that and stuff like that. So the emotional tie to it is I can get there, but it's a little harder. It's a little harder. If I'm on a river or something like that, it's choppier water and stuff like that to get to that goal.
Different path.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what were you thinking about that stuff?
I think they're awesome. I think all the poets that we've had
it's been pretty incredible.
This month has been very different because it's coming from like an educational background. The poets that I'm used to, and when I first started doing poetry in the scene of actual poets, with Judah One and all, like, he was one of the main people that got me into poetry.
Us too, actually.
Yeah, because he was super inspiring. I seen him. He was performing at my youth, the youth church or whatever. I haven't been there in so long, but he used to come through and do poetry there, and poetry in the beginning stages of poetry. And when I got introduced to all those poets, it was different because they were coming from a different place. It was like more spoken word and like urban and street. And I feel like a lot of the artists that came through they come from a more educational and technical place, so I thought that was really cool, that we got to experience artists like that.
I mean, and I think of like Nakia, who is our first, poet guest. I think she's a sound poet. I think she's a hip hop poet.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with performance and her voice and rhythm. But it also has to do with her writing and her brilliance and her ideas, and it's just different. And how do I put this? Like, I think there's so many people that don't fit into it. And I think that's ultimately where a lot of us are saying is going, that it's so hard to pin down and needless. There's no need to pin down. So many of us exist within that intersection of poetry and hip hop, which I think is a big reason we wanted to do this program and have just really smart writers and performers like you guys to join us.
Definitely bridge the gaps. That's what I thought was just amazing.
There's big scenes in both. Like, that's the big sense. They're growing independently of each other, and they can easily be brought together and stuff like that, and bridge them together and be even more cohesive, i.e. music, poetry, all of it, art, all of it growing together and stuff.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
You guys have done a really great job of doing that, I think.
Thank you.
And once again, shout out to Judah One.
Yeah.
Because I have to say, as you were
sick.
like reminiscing on the stuff, I started thinking about like I remember going to one of his shows at the Machine, and I think it's where we met.
Yes, that is where we met.
So we met there, but I was doing hip hop show, just straight up hip hop shows and like dive bars for like a year, and I was, I was rocking it, and it was a whole new experience. So it was fun. I always have a good time. But I remember after that going to one of Judah's shows, and it was that mixture of poetry and hip hop and educated conversations and consciousness and everything that I really live for. Yes. And try to find, when I'm a part of something. So it's just amazing to see that gathering, I guess, and that community really. And I don't think I moved to Oxnard when I was 16, so I lived there for quite some time. So I was kind of birthed as an MC in Oxnard, but I moved to the IE almost 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago or something. But I've never seen, Oxnard has a really dope hip hop scene. I grew up just going to hip hop shows in Oxnard and just rocking the fuck out with all the artists out there. Like I love the Oxnard hip hop scene, but the fusion of poetry and hip hop that the Inland Empire brings to the table is something that I've never seen before. And I see scenes, I travel and everything, and it's pretty amazing. I've never seen anything like what happens in the IE in regards to art and music and poetry all coming together. And go get it, Poetics does it again.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you guys. Thank you, BonnieBlue and GreeseBall, for coming.
Thank you for having us.
It was a
you,
pleasure.
Yeah, so happy National
418.
Poetry Month.
Yes.
Check out the show on 418.
brings you-
What was our hashtags?
The annual 420 show.
Hashtag Stoner Poem.
Stoner Poem.
Hashtag 420 NPM.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
for
yeah.
420
Shout out to
National
Besatree in the
Poetry
building.
Month.
Hashtag
Yes.
Stoner Poem.
Yeah, Maya's
Around.
Cafe, 418. Herbalistic Smokeout. Check it out.
And annual poetry month.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to that.
Well, let's get Hippieone in here. I don't even know. They even need to leave. We got a little time. We had a performance from Judah 1.
We put on a
But
performance.
we do need Hippieone here, though.
Yeah, that was for sure. Into our performance.
Oh, man. Shouts out to a million things. Okay, but first, what's up to Hippieone?
Yes. Good
How you guys
evening.
Pretty good. Thank
How
you for
are
being
you?
here.
Yes. Thank you for joining
man.
us this evening. It's very wonderful to have you join us. No. You'll be sharing that very soon.
Cool.
We'll just
Thank you guys so much for having me on here.
For
Yes,
sure. Thank you for
definitely.
coming
It's a
on.
pleasure to have
Nat,
you.
where did you find this madman? This guy's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody
Okay.
knows about him.
I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you guys the story.
Okay.
So last year at the community San Bernardino Community Fest, Hippieone was there, and Shelly, girlfriend was there, and I met her, and we linked up, hit it off, and she told me about you, and
That was a cool event, by the way.
that was a very awesome event.
One of a kind.
Shout out to San Bernardino Generation Now. Like,
Yeah,
that was-
always.
They put
Always
that
to
together
those guys.
beautifully.
Check
Man.
them out on Facebook. They have a good Facebook
That
page. It's
was
active.
a-
Lets you know what's going on with them. San Bernardino Generation Now.
He was on the
Yes.
bathrooms, come out really
Yeah,
nice and-
the Joe Dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
he came
got down.
threw it down. Yes, definitely.
Friend of the show, yeah.
It was and that was an awesome festival. So met him through that, and then we heard about how you have the Gopa Gallery, and Shelly makes homemade like clothes and all
Yeah.
kinds of really cool stuff
Jewelry,
too.
clothing.
And you make really beautiful pieces, you know.
Appreciate it.
So I was like, basically the reason why I had you come out is because I seen the Cuvo and
piece, yeah.
Hippieone piece in there, and I was like, yes, he's right down the street. He's in Riverside, like,
Yeah.
and I was a big admirer of your art, you know. So I was just like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, every person that
definitely,
we've
we're gonna
met
have to
so
have you
far
come in.
has talked about how they've known you.
Every single person. Yeah, yeah.
Did it like seriously? Oh, he was here.
Yeah.
Oh man. You don't know him? No, I haven't met him yet. All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, we're gonna have him on the show.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We've been seeing your name out because of the painting right there.
Yeah.
You know, this viral painting now. The IE Live TV painting, Inland Empire Live.tv.
He did an awesome job on that. Cubo got
Yes,
down.
shout out to
Cubo,
Cubo.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. That was an awesome piece out there.
Awesome one. We got some stuff planned coming up soon too. So if you guys get a chance.
Over at the Gopa?
No, April 18th we'll be painting production together at Succumbi Lake Park.
Cool.
Oh,
for the,
cool. In San Bernardino?
Yeah, the whole park.
As part of the renovation stuff?
Right.
Which generation now?
Revitalization. Of
Yeah.
Nice.
Call
Good
back.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'll be good, man. You guys should all come down, enjoy the creative vibe. It's gonna be really cool.
Would love to. The
hopefully
date of that again?
April 18th.
Okay.
That's going from, I believe the official time is like 11 to sunset or sundown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, sunset.
Still enough time to catch that 420 show?
Yeah. I know I'll be there for a very long day.
April 18th? Yeah.
Might be, man.
Yeah.
You could come bring pictures of it, man.
It'll be really cool, man.
Sure, we'll trip everybody out at the 420 show. Like,
Definitely.
oh, you painted this today, man? Yeah, man. I'm saving the city. What are you doing? You're in the
It's
herbalistics.
a very colorful park after that. So.
Oh, right.
that's gonna be
That's awesome, man.
Can't wait.
Dude, is there
excited.
any other place that people can regularly catch you at, or any event that you're regularly at? Or anything?
Well, there's the website.
Yeah.
Hippieone.com.
Nice.
And so,
With the number or the ONE?
ONE.
Alrighty.
Just HIPPIEONE.
Yeah.
So, and then, of course, GopaGallery.com.
Yes.
Which,
Scopa?
Gopa, GOPA, gallery.com.
Nice.
In downtown Riverside.
Downtown
Yes,
Riverside.
in
Awesome.
our hood.
University and Orange. Every first Thursday of the month is new art walk. And actually, my solo show is coming up next month. So
Cool,
Nice.
yes.
So
Gotta check
that's
that out.
specifically what
May
day?
7th.
May
7th.
7th
All
at
right.
University in Orange in downtown Riverside.
University and Orange shows from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
That sounds so cool.
And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the performance still is a go. I mean, it's going to be a really cool one.
Performance.
D-Dub and DJ Organic are supposed to do a duo.
Cool.
They're actually supposed to do it last month, and a bunch of stuff came up. So I'm really stoked, man. I'm hoping that it turns out next month, and it's going to be a good one, man. I look forward to that.
Very
It performed, I think, 2013, I think, and it was an awesome experience. And D-Dub brings out this crazy, like, foot pedal contraption that he put together with, like, massive pedals all over it, and gets down with guitar and DJ going at it, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
So,
yes.
yeah, it's really cool.
That sounds
Really cool.
exciting, yes.
So I'm very stoked for that. But,
Heck yeah.
should be a really cool
Definitely
show.
go check that out, you
Yeah,
guys. Definitely.
So I was wondering, what kind of mediums do you like to use?
Like preferred or would I?
Yeah, preferred.
Maybe you can walk us through what some of these are.
Yeah,
Okay.
these pictures behind us.
Well,
Oh, this
I
lights.
I guess I prefer spray paint, acrylic or aerosol.
That's
but,
awesome.
And acrylic. I think spray paint and acrylic are like my majority mediums. But since most of my work is with digital, I kind of have to get creative with that digital side too. So a couple of these, like that one that just passed was aerosol. This is acrylic. There's an interesting mixture. It kind of just whatever medium is either at hand or that I feel that I need a little bit of practice on. This is acrylic. And also I like to kind of challenge myself at different mediums. So every now and then I'll throw in something totally fresh and new. This is a spray paint over in San Bernardino. Nice. I think actually at it was at what was that one that we did in San Bernardino at the saloon, the office saloon?
The office saloon.
What was it called? It was like that event, whatever that event.
I'm like, I don't remember the name of the event.
It was an awesome event, but
yes,
I did some pastel at that time. And,
it was after the festival, huh?
Yeah,
it was awesome.
And it was a cool experience. But I hadn't been doing pastel that long, and I think I started pastel live at I want to say, I know it was at what is currently Heroes in downtown Riverside. It was the Big Cheese Factory then. It was High Five. It was like some rave or something like that was going
really?
on right there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I was like, you know, man, I have all these pastels. You know, I haven't tried it. Let's give it a shot. You know,
Threw it down.
Yeah, so it was fun, and I've loved it since. So it's been pretty cool.
Also, events that you and Shelly throw for artists, and you guys challenge artists to use
you know what?
Also,
we haven't been doing that lately, but I want to get back to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, that
it was a cool
Elusive,
experience.
our last week artist that came in, she.
You're talking about the group shows?
Yes.
Oh, we do
where
we
you
do
guys,
that.
Yeah, and then you guys challenge the artists to work within a new medium. And Elusive, she brought in a piece last week, and it was the piece of the man and the woman put together.
Oh, I remember that one.
And it was pastels.
Right, with Ionic and her combo.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cool. Very interesting
really cool,
concept.
Yeah.
Definitely. That was a lot of people got scared at that one. They didn't want to deal with pastels.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Pastels are hard.
Yeah, that is hard.
You gotta get your shading right, and they get all over you, and you got pastels everywhere.
And it's like, what do I choose? Oil or soft pastel?
This is the one I wanted. Where's the defined line?
Yeah, dude. I think it was the fact that it's difficult to get that extreme precision with either or if you don't really experience with it.
Yeah.
Especially the oil. I mean, I've seen some really cool ones, pieces with both mediums, but it's a technical skill still. You really got to get in there and figure out your process and how you go about it. You know what I mean? But I usually we had like this crazy big turnout for those, and we had a good turnout still, mind you. It was like around, I think, 48 pieces that we displayed, maybe 49. But the last couple were like in the 60s. So people were like, oh, I don't know if I can do a pastel. You know, it's like, that's not my medium. But you know what? The ones that did turn out, they were awesome. Each one had its own flavor, and it was really cool stuff. Very colorful show. A big difference from the previous year, which was graphite expressions. That was like the graphite challenge. So that was, you know, everybody loves graphite, but I'm amazed at how many people were like, what's graphite? You know? Like, they just use their pencil, man.
I guess the shading, though, it's really hard shading. And just regular pencil or lead.
True.
You know?
That's I actually during that. This is graphite. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is with pencils. But that show.
Talk about that.
Oh, okay. This is called "Contain the Darkness." This one is.
And you know, you could even do. You could, if you want to put it like. Put it
right
in the face of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the front one.
Then our audience can see. Cool. Oh, maybe it's a little hard with the glass, but as y'all can tell, it's pretty badass.
There we go. Out of the shine right there.
Y'all saw the Wizard of Oz right there.
Yeah, no, this one's called "Contain the Darkness." This is about basically that crazy stuff that's within each of us. You know, each one of us kind of fights our demons and tries to break through to this individual that we're all trying to. We know that there's that individual there. We know we have that positive side. We want to be positive, but there's that constant fight and struggle against the good and the evil. You know what I mean? And the good and the bad inside of us, and the decisions we make, and you know, it's just life. You know. And so I basically had this idea here of this heart that's like got all this crazy stuff going on there. There's some faces going on here, and then these are like veins, and they're like constricting the heart, and they're trying to like contain it, you know. And so it was an interesting piece. This one started off with, I think, just some random things here, and then I was like, I have a concept. And then I went for it, so it was pretty interesting.
It's got a lot of depth to it.
Oh yeah, it was a fun one. Very detailed on that one, man.
So, and framing it like that, it just makes it just tops it off.
That's actually a newer frame setup. So yeah, I did that for the show coming up. So this is a new experience for whoever's seeing it. I don't think I've actually shown the original. I've printed this one. 11 by 17 poster print of it.
Awesome.
But the original I haven't really shown. And then this one over here is this one is an acrylic piece. And this was actually, I want to say, was my first live art piece.
Want to put that one to the camera a little bit too? We'll see if.
This was my first live art piece. Can you see that?
There's a lot of
cool. Oh, so dope.
Just scroll down here. Oh, got a little bit of that blue up in there.
Yeah.
Hippie1, hippie1.com.
Signature is in clay.
Yeah, like
What?
the
It's
signature.
women
What is
woven
how
Yeah,
do you
this
do
is
that?
this is actually sculpting paste.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes.
I
That's
just
awesome.
I experiment with different mediums.
That's a
and
nice touch.
You know what? I spend a lot of hours at the art supply store, so I go
Hell
there.
yeah.
I get lost, and then I look at all the things, and I go there for one thing, and I try to stay strong, but there's just too many options.
Sometimes
You
gotta
know?
play. Sometimes you gotta play.
That's a hard place to be, definitely.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
You got like just tons of ideas. I got so many things that I've picked up too, and I haven't even gotten to them yet.
Yeah.
I know I still have plans for some wood burning, more sculptures for sure. It's kind of setting up for that.
Let me know when you get into that wood burning.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
so awesome.
Yes. It's a very fun
Have
thing.
you played around with any resins or anything like that?
You know what? That's another thing.
That
right
was
there.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
some layers with.
I had some pieces that I was gonna resin, and then I was like, I should probably do it on a more of a structured situation. You know, like so I heard the resin's really heavy, and I don't want it to damage the piece. It's scary. It's really scary.
You gotta
Right,
practice
so-
with it. Practice
right.
with it. Find something small, play around with, because you also
Right.
it's mixing them together too to get
Yeah.
that right consistency so that it's not too cloudy.
I think the first time I really saw some really cool resin stuff was I want to remember the show, but I think it was a group, but I know it was with Jasmine Jew's piece, another artist from out here in the Inland Empire. She's actually having her solo show on April 21st at the Claremont Graduate Colleges. It's like 6 to 9 over there. So, but very cool artist, and that was the first time I think that I seen like on a wood panel some resin, really nice resin job on there. You know, and it just
In
made
what
a
city
huge
is that going on
difference. Claremont, the Claremont Graduate Colleges over there.
Oh, dope.
So they're all the students in the master's program are having like their portfolio shows, I think, or solo
That's
shows.
awesome.
So is like I want to say that there's like multiple artists that are kind of like doing their thing within this month. I think it's this month or maybe the next like couple months or something like that before they graduate or something like that. I don't know, but I know that her show is coming up. Actually, I took care of the show flyers for that because I do printing too. So, if you guys are ever interested,
Yes.
Actually, before we
Yeah.
move on to our
commission
Absolutely.
projects and printing.
please shout out your links.
Oh, yeah.
online and where people can hit you up.
Hippie1.com. It seemed like
Hippie1.com. If you have any interested or projects you're interested in doing, running by me for a quote or whatever, HIPPIEONE.com.
Yeah.
You can also find me on Facebook under Hippie1 or Hippie1er, and on Instagram under Hippie1er, all one word, HIPPIEONER. So, cool.
Nice.
Very
Thank
cool.
you so
Hey,
much.
thank you
Thank
so
you guys.
much, man.
Thank you guys so much, man.
Yes.
It's been an honor,
Dude,
man.
your stuff's
Your stuff
amazing.
is
Beautiful work.
Thank you
dude.
so much.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Masterful,
be continuing
even.
some stuff here on the
Yeah,
walls. Man.
hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, man. All right, so
Yes, definitely.
thank you guys.
Shouts out again to Hippie1. That's hippie1.com. Check his work out. Should contract a piece for him. Get him to make a flyer. That's going to be mind-blowing.
Man.
That's going to be mind-blowing. So, our next guest is Besatree from the Cloud Makers.
Woo-hoo.
Cloud Makers!
The world famous.
Absolutely. And if y'all don't know, Cloud Makers is a Southern California hip-hop collective that makes clouds and music
And raps.
and raps and beats.
Yes. What's up, Beasatree?
What's up, Besatree?
Check you out.
How y'all living?
How you been?
Good. How you guys doing?
Very
Great.
good. Yes,
Hell yeah.
excited to have you on the show tonight.
Likewise.
You're gonna be doing a live performance later on. Whoop,
Perhaps.
whoop. We
No,
waiting
I
for
will,
that
I will.
too. Yes. Just tell us about what you've been doing, what you've been up to. Jeez, what's been going on with Mr. Beasatree?
Working on music.
Yeah.
Working on design. That's it.
Yes.
All the time.
What's
Those are my
next
two
for you?
favorites. Got an EP I'm working on right now. Cloudmaker's got a bunch of stuff in the works. We're working on a video that'll be out on 420 to accompany the show, of course.
Yeah.
I know how things work here. I've seen. So yeah, we'll have that coming out on 420. That's called Chief. So that'll be coming out, and then yeah, I'm working on an EP, and besides that, staying busy doing graphic design shit.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, that's life.
You've been doing that for a long time, even for the Cloud Makers. And
I was wondering, like, how did the Cloud Makers come together? I was chatting with you a bit, and you're kind of. It sounds like you were kind of very instrumental in putting it all together. A lot of the infrastructure.
I think we're kind of just a big.
It's actually amazing. It's amazing the cohesion. You guys are on a lot of each other's stuff. You know, like if you bump in a
now
Nowhere
it's
album.
getting there. Now it's getting there, but yeah, it's taking a lot of work. I mean, it was
Okay.
mostly just a lot of people meeting up at shows and wanting to work together, and then continuing to do so, and letting that honestly kind of meld itself. And now it's where it's at, and it continues to go. But
And the homies are mainly from the IE.
no, a majority are actually from Whittier.
Okay.
Like Thesis and No Earth and Joe Moss and E-Rage, all those cats are all from Whittier. I'm in Long Beach now, originally IE. But
Sean too. Yeah.
oh yeah, you're out there?
Yeah.
Oh damn, we should have carpooled, dog. What the
No.
fuck? Damn, trying to catch that. I even took the toll road for $5. Man, I could have had you, dog.
We had to pick up a couple other people too. We had a whole
Oh man.
So yeah. But I wouldn't necessarily say I was instrumental. I've been a persistent asshole.
Oh, but I
We
mean,
can
no,
say that,
we
like-
have a band.
That's
It's
what
the
it
same
takes.
thing. It's the
It's
same
the
thing.
same.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You guys have like even a million more people to deal with and work with. It's a lot of different people and egos and.
But it's good though. It works. It works in both ways. It's crazy sometimes, but then also like right before I came on, I get a call from the homie. Hey, I'm at Savers. What do you need? The little thrift store. It's like the homies are lacing me up with clothes right now for the shoot tomorrow for the video. It's like, yo, that's Cloudmaker shit.
Right?
I fucks with that.
That shows a lot of good friendship.
Oh
Like, you guys
yeah.
have a
You can
very
tell
close
they're always
relationship.
having fun.
Yeah,
The
like,
Cloud
even
Makers are having
within
fun.
The music, like you guys are just like a perfect mesh of people to work with. It's just.
Oh, thank you.
It's really
yeah,
cool.
it's fun. It is real fun.
Your guys' shows always have a lot of energy too
Yes.
and stuff like
For
that.
sure.
It's always
I don't know if
entertaining.
it's because of the
always
million
fun.
people on stage. You guys are just like
We just
giving it,
placebo.
you know,
We just placebo whoever's out
Nah.
there. Yo, we're hype. Get hype.
Yeah, you guys rock that. Yeah, you guys
thanks.
be rocking that.
Yeah,
the
that's
Black
fun.
Watch Pub, I think that was my first time ever seeing you guys get down. And
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
been a long time. They revamped that whole place. I just saw.
wow,
Yeah, it's
nice.
all changed up now.
You still throwing shows or?
No, I'm not.
You had to kick us out. Why?
Yeah, no, I'm all done. I want all my time is dedicated just to trying to write shit that I appreciate and like more. And honestly, I just put out way less stuff now because I'm just an old curmudgeon.
Yeah.
And I just want to work on shit more than I want to put shit out. To be honest,
What about you and K Serious? Like, what are you guys gonna be?
I just worked with K Series on Friday and Saturday. We just made a song.
Yeah.
Just jamming a little bit. Like he comes down. He's in San Francisco now, so he comes down, and I mean he's here for 4 days and got to make the rounds and see family and friends and everybody. So you know he come over for one night. We jam it out, and I mean we have a bunch of tracks that are like that, where it's like we worked on it for a day. It's chilling there. There's a little rough draft. We need time or whatever to like sit there, like to be in the same place to sit there and go over it and figure out what's going to be what. But yeah, that's just kind of stuff that's it's still just kind of floating until the time is right. I think until the time is right to where we can sit and work on it the way we want to. But right now it's just a bunch of like skeletons essentially that are floating there, you know?
Yes.
So stuff to flesh out later.
Well, yeah, definitely. At least you're gonna get it out. So
yes,
it just takes time.
But you know how it goes.
You
Like
just
I
got
still
the skeleton,
still record a ton of shit that never goes anywhere. I'm like, this is the best shit ever, and then a week later, I'm like, no one will hear this. You know, I think we all do that though, right?
Music.
Man.
Yeah.
I think what I meant when I was saying instrumental is more like because I was specifically like,
Making instrumentals. I see.
No. I'm totally doing this. I'm trying to because I guess I mean. So when I see Cloudmaker stuff happen, if I see the Cloudmaker's label on stuff, if I'm seeing merch, if I'm seeing websites and stuff, you're saying like you're involved in doing a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. I am.
Infrastructure.
A lot of that stuff. Yeah, a lot of website building or business cards, stickers.
And people could hit you up about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Besatree.com.
Yeah. Actually, for that, it's design.besatree.com.
Oh, design.besatree.com.
Yeah, it's just a little subdomain on there. But yeah, same shit will get you right there.
All right, Besatree.com.
Shout out your links for the viewers.
Yeah, Besatree.com, and then pretty much it's a made up word. It's anywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that. Besatree.
And I want to say that you could check his SoundCloud out, and there's a bunch of music on there
SoundCloud as well.
that you can listen to for free.
Yeah, I'm on my website.
You should.
Everything is streamable on my website as well, with links to iTunes and all that stuff.
Because you got two. I know on SoundCloud you had 2 albums up on there, Soiled and Simply Put, and they're really dope. I was listening to them all day today, and they're super dope.
I appreciate that a million.
But really smart stuff, some fast, intelligent, like good nature, musical. You know, really.
Thank you.
Really thinking man's hip hop. You know, if you guys want to check out Beasatree.
Yes,
Anything? Yeah.
I was saying like, it's also very like experimental and edgy. It's different.
Thank you.
Yeah, some of the beats that you were like,
saying that a lot of xylophone
is quite different.
Yeah, for sure.
This is unique, and I was like, let's see what he does. Oh, he's okay.
Okay, nice. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, very impressed. It was good.
I feel like I just kind of come from. I don't know. I don't have any background, so I just kind of stumbled into shit and just make shit crudely, and that's kind of how it comes out, you know, like.
Well, it works.
Oh, and you produce a lot of your own stuff.
Yeah, the majority of it, I would say.
Dang.
I get some beats I fuck with from like some production from, of course, No Earth,
yeah,
Cloud Makers, and
so dope.
Rockham of Cloud Makers.
Oh hell yeah!
Quite a bit of stuff from them. We work on stuff together. So,
which albums of yours I find that you working with Rockham and No Earth?
With them, I just work on like crew beats and stuff like that. But with Rockham, one of the songs I'll do, the live songs I'll do, is on one of his beats too.
Awesome.
And that's a new video. And yeah, I was working with him a couple days ago as well. So, or yesterday.
And that video, and the song for that video is going to be on your next EP thing that you're talking about?
The one that I'll do tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, that one is, there's already a video out for it. That one is just a single, just by itself.
Yeah.
Dope.
Tell the viewers about that video.
That one is called Win or Lose. The video I just came out with is called Win or Lose. I think the one that we're going to play is Punch Up.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Which is a great song. Great song.
I'm going to perform Win or Lose, so I felt like it was overkill. So we went to the previously released video. Yeah. But I love that video. That video is one of my favorites by far.
And all that's linked to your website too, the videos.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all on the homepage of the website, all that stuff.
Heck yeah. I would love to check out the video. I think we're gonna see that right now.
Yes.
Sure. Who produced Punch Up?
I did.
Nice. You made the beat. Oh dang.
Who directed the video?
I sort of did.
Oh.
Myself and Gadzooks. You guys know Gadzooks?
No.
Okay, Gadzooks is ridiculously talented, dude.
Oh yeah, Gadzooks.
Ridiculous.
Shout out to Gadzooks.
He's one of those guys. He just touches stuff, and it's great. It's
awesome.
You have to hate him but love him. He's ridiculous, honestly. Like fuck with Gadzooks.
Just too much talent for his own good.
Unfair. Like you just like, I'm happy to see you, but fuck off. Like, so good. But yeah, it's his son, and then Stay Illuminated. His son, his son is in it as well. Yeah, they punk each other a little bit and all that stuff. So yeah, they did great though. But him and Gadzooks both helped me quite a bit with it. Stay Illuminated and Tony of Stay Illuminated, Gadzooks and myself.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if we could jump into the video.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. One day I was shoved in the bars several times until my head ached, and the guy walked away laughing, saying that I sound like a little girl. I've been choked, thrown up against the wall, punched. Never had real friends that would stick around and help me a lot. Most of my friends are the people that get called names. But even them are starting to call names to me.
Yo, shit mad tired. Try to run a game and kinda flat tired. They backfire when we backfire. Blood, sweat, and tears have been baptized in these tyrants, back violence. Politicking when an actor's smiling. Fuck dialing, profiling. They they've been listening in but kept silent. Funny how we now know what we knew back then, yeah, but the money still hold us. No question, comatose flex and robbed of our presence. Now they control us. No lessons, this is them testing. Pistol grip, sweat with a trigger finger, hold up. Without trust, ain't got shit. So what you think we got then? We ain't got shit. So don't call on it, don't act like there was any sort of option I passed by. Motherfuckers talk big when the amp die. Talk big, little pressure on the landmine. When it come time, you gon' see me out on the front line, fucking with a breezy. And when it comes time for them to see peace, I'ma be up in their face, spin CCs. Adderall, Ritalin, Lexapro, Besatree, Nopamine, Tenex, and Methylene, Elevil, Pamela, Paxil, and Klonopin. Options, choice, give them 2 options. Boxed in with a tape, take caution. Lost in their own city, exhausted. Got us banking on change deposits. Nigga bank on change, that's honest. That's modest, Adonis. Motherfucker, I said we on it. We brought it, they fought it. Then they catch a war shack and plotted. Hypnotic, bedonic. They ain't ready for the impact comment. They ain't ready to step down the comment. They ain't ready for what they got coming. We've been thumbing through files, learning who we up against and why. We got the short straw, end of the stick, a force fake course bread on a picture to dip an eye. I'm ready for the last round. Play a silhouette in the background. They ain't gon' see me in a blackout. When I get them, I'ma hit them so they tap out.
One of our kind of other rules for the way we create is to pick on bullies, not victims. Always punch up, don't punch down. And I think so clearly it's on our mind to say, well, we're going to try to make a point using this framework, and then somebody might question that framework, but we feel solid using that framework. And so we'll always be in a position to be able to explain kind of like, well, here's the reason we made that decision. And I think that
Now introducing our special musical guest, Besatree.
Yeah. Okay. Enough about me. Enough about me. They don't know enough about me. Enough about me. They don't know enough about me, eh? Enough about me. They don't know enough about me, eh? Hey, enough about me. They don't know enough about me, eh? Hey, they don't know me. They don't know enough about me. Quiet up, sit down. Don't want everything you're trying to say to me, yeah. I ain't hearing none of that now. Every here and there I let it get away from me. Now I hold on, keep my grip tight. It's been a dim lit road with a pin light. Now I shine bright so I can see straight. Got a path mapped out for the escape. Used to hold back, still get love. Now I'm up front, now I don't get none, huh? They call it life in reverse, I call it pride in my work, yeah. I don't expect anybody get it yet. Always been a bit ahead of my time. Button going away, I'm living to death. But you coming up big if the document's signed, hey, nothing for me. They ain't got nothing for me, cause I'm all self-made. Yeah, I know it inside out, know it if it's upside down. Used to hear a lot of talk, but now I don't hear nothing. Used to hear a lot of talk, but now I don't hear nothing. Used to hear a lot of talk, and now I don't hear nothing. Used to hear a lot of talk. Buck stops here. Don't fucking with you, what's not clear, Bloodshot eyes, buckshot ears. I drive away and they still like they care. What the fuck is that about? How'd I even say a shit? Didn't know the way around. Instead of circles like they did. So I got a new angle and squared up my shit. Subtracted the root of the problem. See the numbers so went up since then. Keep it concentrated, no solvents. Most water me down, you help me up. Some got the water, my head at the up. The water, I fetch the up. I ain't giving that up. I ain't giving that up. I ain't giving that up. They don't know enough about me. Enough about me. They don't know enough about me. Enough about me. They don't know enough about me. Hey, enough about me. They don't know enough about me. Enough about me. They don't know enough about me. All right. New shit. Apologies. Okay. Woo. All right, this is Win or Lose. Uh-oh. Produced by Rockham. the king himself. Here I am again, double take. I know you see me everywhere, no doppelgangers. Really just been out and on my grind. No stunt doubles, lookalikes, it's all a genuine article. Particle, a little piece of space. Accelerate the atom, still wig, show space. I find it kinda funny. The people wanna test, but they never wanna study. What the fuck, man? How'd we get to this point? And what's the point when nobody ever fought with a joint? I don't get it, but I don't let it get me down when I don't get it. I take the time to figure it out, and if I said it, well then you know without a doubt, because I edit before I let it leave my mouth, and that's the truth, yo. Stay up on my Robinson Crusoe, confuse those who don't see moves on the usual. It's nothing new to me, might be new to you, but I rock scars as jewelry. It's nothing new to me, I fell off to fail hard, then success come chasing me. It's nothing new to me, might be new to you, but I rock scars as jewelry. It's nothing new to me, I fell off to fail hard, then success come chasing me. I rock my fuck-ups like accomplishments, lead a corpse out, stink up the apartment. Ain't a marksman, but always on target. I harness everything that I got to break the harness. Rah! Yeah, regardless of the outcome, gotta be productive, not the cats that can be outdone. Nah, cloud makers in the house, bitches. Smoking up the last ounce, bitches. They said it's funny how we acting up, we out of bounds, went out of town, but still haven't had enough. We called the bluff and bluffed the fuck right back. Tough talk fell flat when they came up empty-handed, I heard the tale before. I worked to fail some more. The case ain't open and closed, but if you think you really like me, we could fail in love. It's nothing new to me, might be new to you, but I rock scars as jewelry. It's nothing new to me, I fell off to fail hard, did success come chasing me. It's nothing new to me, might be new to you, but I rock scars as jewelry. It's nothing new to me, I fell off to fail hard, did success come chasing me. Chasing me, chasing me. Whatever, man. Big ups to Rockham. Big ups to Go Get It Poetics, National Poetry Month. Stoner poems, all that shit. Cloud makers, fuck with it forever. You know.
Hey, people don't even know Hippieone's doing a live piece right here. Let's get at the Lioness and Hippieone up here. Everybody, shouts out to InlandEmpireLive.tv. Keep checking out the InlandEmpireLive.tv network. This is Go Get It Poetics. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey, actually, GreeseBall. BonnieBlue, all y'all need to come up here too. Say goodbye to people, everybody. Go Get It Poetics, InlandEmpireLive.tv. Check it out, y'all.
Until next time.
The energy, the poetry and sound.